Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a full review of Ubuntu Studio 26.04 LTS, the latest long-term support version, specially built for musicians, video editors, graphic designers, and content creators. This release is called Resolute Raccoon, and after using it intensively for the past 2 weeks, I have a lot to share with you. Ubuntu Studio is an official Ubuntu flavor, optimized from the ground up for creative work. It comes with a low latency kernel, PipeWire as the default audio server, and a huge collection of professional multimedia software pre installed. Whether you're into music production, podcasting, video editing, or graphic design, this distro aims to give you a ready to use creative environment right out of the box. The installation process is smooth and modern. The new Ubuntu Studio installer looks clean with GTK4 and Qt 6 design. One of the biggest improvements is that you can now choose between three different desktop layouts during setup. The classic Ubuntu Studio layout with a top panel, a Macosine style layout with a global menu and bottom dock, or the new default Windows style layout with a bottom taskbar. This makes it much more welcoming for people switching from Windows or Mac. Once you boot into the system, you'll notice how polished the KDE Plasma desktop feels in 2026. It's fast, responsive, and looks beautiful. On my Ryzen 7 machine with 16 GB RAM, it boots quickly and handles heavy projects without breaking a sweat. The low latency kernel combined with PipeWire works excellently, and the new Ubuntu Studio audio configuration tool makes it very easy to adjust sample rates, buffer sizes, and set up your audio interface. There are several exciting new additions in this release. They've introduced a brand new default app called Loopino, a lightweight yet powerful audio sampler that's perfect for quick ideas. The system now includes better PipeWire controls in the tray, an updated scanner tool called ScanPage, and the latest versions of all major creative applications like Ardour, Kdenlive, Krita, Blender, OBS Studio, GIMP, Inkscape, and Darktable. Let me talk about the pros first. Ubuntu Studio 26.04 offers an outstanding, out-of-the-box experience for audio production. The desktop layouts are familiar and customizable, the configuration tools feel modern, and you get 3 years of official support until 2029. Plus, you don't have to hunt for PPAs or manually install software. Everything you need for creative work is already there. On the downside, KDE Plasma is still slightly heavier than lighter desktops like XFCE, though it's very well optimized. Some niche audio plugins might still need manual setup, and there's a learning curve if you're completely new to Linux. Hardware support, especially for professional audio interfaces, can vary, so it's always good to test your gear first. So, who should install Ubuntu Studio 26.04? I strongly recommend it if you're a musician, producer, or content creator looking for a stable and powerful Linux setup. It's especially great if you want a beautiful desktop that feels familiar and don't want to spend time tweaking everything yourself. However, if you prefer an ultra-lightweight distro or always want the absolute latest software, you might wait for the next non-LTS release. Overall, I'm giving Ubuntu Studio 26.04 a solid 9.2 out of 10. This is the most polished and user-friendly version Ubuntu Studio has ever released. The new desktop options, improved audio tools, and focus on real creative workflows make it a serious option for anyone serious about making music or content on Linux in 2026. If you're thinking about switching, I highly suggest trying the live session first. The download link is in the description below. Let me know in the comments if you've tried Ubuntu Studio 26.04 yet and what your experience has been like. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. I'll be bringing more Linux creative tool reviews and tutorials very soon. Thanks for watching, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next video.